Welcome to episode 8. I don't know. Anyway, made that this morning. So that's a new bracket for there. Seat back bracket, and also this bigger stud here, the nut welded in. That's M8, M6, these two. These two are the seat back catch mechanism. Goes about there somewhere, there. Like that. Yeah, like that. Then that one is a fixing, M8 fixing for the base box. So you can see this bit here lines up with her. That's pretty much it. Is that it? I think that's it there. Right, anyway, I'm going to get that screwed in and we'll weld that in. So, did that this morning. There's the old one down here. That's the old one. So we'll get it all set up. Mark up where it should go again. Yeah, I think that's where the old one was. Like that, it was. Yeah, anyway, I'll get this figured out and then we'll get it in. There we go, that's that welded on. Just need to give it a lick of paint. I've lost the bit that goes here. I thought I'd put it on the side. That was my spacer, if you remember, for where that goes. So I had to trial in the stuff and make sure it was in the right place. But yeah, it's all lined up. All lines up where it was before. It's good. Give it a quick lick of primer and then that's it for now. So it's Saturday, 14th of September. Carrying on, Froggett's wheel arch repair section arrived. Look at that. So that's a good curve, isn't it? That's really close. It's miles off. So how is that going to fit on there? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, I might as well have made my own. Anyway, shrinker stretcher has also arrived, and I've just made that piece to go on there. So that does fit because I've just done it. So that's to repair this bottom edge there. So I just went across once with the stretcher and it was too tight a curve, and then I had to go back and just adjust it slightly. So that's pretty much bang on. That curve's slightly out here, but that lip's all bent anyway. So the next plan is to cut across there somewhere. I'll mark it again. So that goes in there, and then I can decide where I'm going to cut, push it off, weld it in. And that's the next job. Yeah, I want to get on with this. I want to get this side back together this weekend, as in this side panel back together. Might not though, we'll see. So that's all my holes drilled, ready to get that welded in. Cleaned up this edge. That just needs rust treating tonight before I weld it tomorrow. Fix that hole, fix that hole. Just going to do that bottom lip, and then I've got to clean that bit up and de-rust in there, and then that can get welded back in. So that's a job for tomorrow. That's enough for today now, I think. Just get some anti-rust treatment on this lot. I think I better clean up there a bit more. Get some light on it, I think. Hang on. Put that down. Let's get some light on it. What's that look like? I need to check that, don't I? That lip's not so bad. There's a bit of seam sealer down there in that corner. Can you see it? I need to dig that out. Dig that seam sealer out, because otherwise it'll burn. Otherwise, this just needs rust treating. And then that bottom lip, I'm going to replace that bottom lip, a section just there, right here. So from about there to about there, replace that. So morning, it's Sunday 15th. I'm about to do the rust treat on this before oh look, you see I've marked that out to cut that out, and I've marked a piece to cut to replace, but yeah, I want to get the rust treatment on this before I put this on. Got myself a brush, found a brush, can't find my rust treat. Where have I put that? I don't know where I've put it. I keep losing stuff. My garage is too untidy. Anyway, the other thing that I didn't say is that's what I was looking for that I lost for there, and I put it on here, my worktop, and it had fallen off into this bucket, and of course it's a black bucket and this is black, so I couldn't see it. And what I'm finding is, with my glasses on, I can obviously see close stuff, but then when I'm looking for stuff at the bottom of the bucket, it was out of focus, so I couldn't see it, and the dirty. So anyway, right, yeah, I need to try and find this rust treat. Now where the heck have I put that? I don't know. There's my seam sealer. There's the paint. My epoxy mastic. So where have I put it? I don't know. Anyway, I'll come back to you when I found it. Oh yeah, I know what else I was going to say to you, because I didn't say that I welded that lip in. So I cut that out, welded that in. I just said I drilled the holes. So yeah, welded that in. It's had a bit of a coat of primer. It needs a bit more finishing off and seam sealing, but essentially that's ready to go in, which is why I just want to get this done. I've got my Dremel out to cut there because I won't be able to get it out with the angle grinder. But yeah, I just want to get this rust treatment on first, so I'll see you when I've found it and done that. Haha, found it! Yeah! At least it didn't take too long. It only took me 5 minutes. That's not so bad. Right, let's have a... I don't need a lot of this, just a little bit. And then I can leave it. I better read the instructions, haven't I? Find out how long I've got to leave it before I paint over it. Because I need to paint over it before I weld that in. Shaky, shaky, shake. Well, I'm glad I checked that little hole. That little pot. Can you see there's a little hole in the bottom? I normally use these just little spray tin caps, but there's a hole in the bottom of that one, so it's a good job I didn't pour it in there, isn't it? Would have gone all over the floor. I'm going to have to use the bigger one. There we go, that's that painted on. Got to leave it a couple of hours and then I can just give it a lick of zinc primer. Now, if I just open this, I am going to replace this wheel shut panel as well, this one. And I don't know whether you can see there, but the bottom of the C-pillar is detached as well, and it's all rotten at the bottom. Can you see? There you go. But, and it's so tempting that while I'm here to start dismantling this and take this off, because it's gone underneath where the sun drain tube comes through. But at least this is giving it some rigidity. So I'm tempted, there's a spot weld here, this side, I've just covered up, and there's one over there. I'm tempted to drill out that spot weld, just that one, well I've got access to it, leave the rest, get this back in, get the floor in on this side, then finish the other side, and then do that, rather than doing it now. Because otherwise it just all moves around too much, won't it? Right, I've got to leave that 2 hours, wash my brush. Yeah, so that's that bit cut out. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just that little bit there where it should have been. Clean up the edges. There's a spot weld there that I've missed grinding back. Get my new piece cut and shaped. It's a funny curve, isn't it? Let's clean it up first. There's lots of seam seal under there as well, so Right, let's see what I do with that. So that's my little piece made. Needs a bit of adjustment, but that's not far off. Clean back the edges and a bit under there. Not that you can probably see. You can probably see it's a little bit silvery under there. Yeah, it just needs a little bit more adjustment to get it to go in. Do this bit where my thumb is. Do this bit. Get that level. Do the rest. So this that edge matches, the curve matches, this edge is a bit out. So just need a bit of fettling. Get that in. Right, that's that lip welded in. Can you see it? I don't know whether you can see it, because this bit's in the way. Anyway, fix that. Ground back ready for this bit. Now a coat of anti-rust under there. Hang on, get the torch. There you go. So yeah, repaired that. Let's get some of this on there, weld through. So just trialing this in. It needs to come this way a little bit, but I'm going to have to do a tack at the top and then a tack and work my way down, because this is opening up when I put it in at the bottom. Shouldn't be that wide, the gap. Should just be the width of the little thing. Forgotten what they're called. That's about right to there, that distance, 575, so that's from there to here. Get some tacks on it. So I've cleaned up both sides. I've cleaned up a new earth point there. Cleaned up all that. Let's get it tacked in. Let's get it welded in. Right, I'll do that. See you later. There we go. So I'm just tacking, moved these things. Tack, 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 tack. I'm just tacking them out again now. And then we can do more tacks and slowly fill it up. But yeah, that's going to be alright. Get these things out. I need 2 hands. Take these out. So that's that panel welded in. Just lots and lots of tacks. Tack, 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 tack. And then go to the inside. And then from the inside, look for light spots and just fill up the little holes where the light spots were. It looks a mess because it's lots of different stacks of tacks effectively. But I forgot to drill out that spot weld in there. Never mind, I can do it from underneath, can't I? So next I need to put the ratchet strap round and yank that so that that lines up. So we'll do that, and then I can weld and then pull that up and then weld. Clean through once this is to clean off the galv spray. Well, it's not galv spray, it's weld through primer. But get in there, so next I can check my measurements again. Tape measure. That's all that welded back in. I'm happy with it. I've just got to flat everything back and grind everything off. The only thing I'm not happy with is this is right, that distance. This just drifts off slightly, so that could have done with being about 5mm more this way. So that's original. That's where that spot weld was. It's about 1 centimetre out. So this wheel arch is that way just a bit too much, or the wing is that way a bit too much. It's probably a bit of both at this point at the bottom. Top will be fine, so it won't make any difference. I suspect it's the bottom of the wing. It'll be alright. But yeah, that's nice and solid now. So just grind back most of that. And this bit, just need to finish it off. But there's 1 or 2 little bits like there where I've not quite fully done the spot weld. And 1 or 2 of these, like that one there, You see, got a hole in it where it was burning and you were getting gas through from underneath, like contamination. But I'm not worried about it, it's solid enough. I might just fill these in, these little bits, another day. I'm going to pack in for now. Pleased with that. Got to where I wanted to. See you in the next part. Thanks for watching, thank you for subscribing, and take care, see you next time.